Hello, dear friends. Insanity is an exaltation of mood and a deprivation of the use of reason. Collective insanity is a shared psychotic disorder that is transmitted from one individual to another. Opinion piece. Crazy world. Someone came out of the cave. Remember to stay calm. Signs of a changing world. Don't push the river because it flows on its own. Someone flew over the cuckoo's nest. Alexa says RV would be on 31st January. Have we reached the peak of collective disgust? Chip extracts data from parallel universes. Citibank says this is the year of prosperity. 7 banks to launch digital wallet by mid-year. Let's start. Do you ever feel like you are living in a bad dream with a bunch of crazy people? Asks Saratoga Ocean. We have been subjected to a kind of one flew over the cuckoo's nest existence where the crazies are in charge of the asylum and end up escaping from prison. There is no redeeming quality to the way this planet is being run. The madmen are in charge and they don't seem to care about anything, not even themselves. According to Plato's allegory of the cave, when the freed prisoner returns inside the cave to free his former companions from chains, he would have them laugh at him. The reason for the mockery would be to claim that his eyes have been ruined as he is now blinded by the transition from brightness of the sun to the darkness of the cave. When this prisoner tries to untie and bring its former companions up into the light, Plato tells us that they are capable of killing him and will do so when they get the chance. It is the same thing that happened to Christ. The theory of reminiscence is a theory of knowledge according to which acquiring wisdom consists in remembering what the soul knew when it dwelt into the intelligible world of ideas, before it fell into the sensible world and was imprisoned into the body. Recollection is achieved mainly through philosophical dialogue. Virtue and wisdom come from a past life. The soul retains that information and those lessons learned, and brings them into the person's present life. According to the allegory of the winged horse, the soul consists of a white horse located in the chest and a black horse located in the belly, and the charioteer located in the head. The soul is a natural force that holds the chariot and its charioteer together, supported by wings. The power of the wings is to carry upwards the heavy, rising to the place where the gods dwell. The divine is beautiful, wise, good. It makes the wings grow and nourishes them. The evil, on the other hand, is shameful and ugly, and causes them to waste away and perish. If the charioteer controls the horses, he will rise and contemplate the world of ideas, but if he does not, the horses will rebel. They will not be able to rise and will fall into the world of things, the sensible world. The soul will end up in an imprisoned body with the longing to return to its original world. To achieve this, it will need to bring its wings to life, which is achieved through love and the longing to attain beauty and righteousness. When the soul attains all its virtues, fortitude, wisdom, temperance, they will lead it to contemplate the idea of the goddess itself. Thereby, it will regrow its wings, soar and return to the world of ideas. The charioteer is Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. How to ascend? It is up to us to step into a higher level of power, metaphysically speaking, and change the course of our individual lives. We need to practice very intentional living. Instead of retreating in fear, we need to be fully present in every cell of our body. So, I encourage you to move forward in your evolution with great intention. I encourage you not to waste a single day of this precious life. When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself if there is something simple you can do today to move your life forward in a positive way. We can never integrate with what these controllers do and remain humankind at the same time, and remain human being at the same time. If we passively integrate with their madness, we will become more and more like them. So now is the time to take control of your own life as best as you can. Just take small steps forward every day. Start the day by turning into your inner self and your inner wisdom. Become familiar with your sense of intuition. Become passionate about following your inner guidance. And above all, take care of your physical body. Listen to what it needs. Ask yourself if you are doing a good job. Stay connected to nature and the earth. Be part of the cycles of the sun, the moon and the seasons. Our ability to evolve is all we have. It is time to take that ability seriously. Reset news. People ask Alexa what the date of the currency revaluation would be. Her answer was 31st January. The new stock market has already started and it is called stellar. Question and literal answer, in quotes. Alexa, when will the revaluation of foreign currency take place? Answer. The revaluation of the foreign currency is considered to take place on 31st January. Close quotes. This doesn't mean that her answer is infallible. It might mean nothing, but it is certainly amusing even if it does tease you. Alexa is a virtual assistant developed by Amazon, first used in the Amazon Echo smart speaker. It is available in English, German, Japanese, French, Italian, and Spanish. Skills available include games and curiosities, music, news, lifestyle, business and finance, health, entertainment, food and beverages, and home. Banking story about the rainbow note by Modena. I went to the bank to ask about the new gold-backed currency, and they had no idea what I was talking about. They said the rainbow coin was printed years ago, and they had some dated 2017 that are not yet in circulation. Ray Dalio says most people are not prepared for what is coming very soon. I think we have reached the peak of collective disgust. If people don't talk about it, you can read it on their face. Economy. Signs of a changing world. Comets passing Earth. Clouds of ice crystals at the wrong time of the year in the mesosphere. Collapsing car prices and massive food inflation. The economy is collapsing. Home sales are falling. Fuel prices are rising again. And it's hard to make ends meet, according to X22 report. Gazprom Bank asked its customers not to take dollar transfers. Citibank says this is the year of the rabbit, and it will be the year of prosperity. The biggest banks plan to launch a digital wallet by mid-year that consumers can use to shop online, the Wall Street Journal reported Monday. The digital wallet will be linked to consumers' credit and debit cards and managed by Early Warning Services, owned by a consortium of 7 banks: JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, US Bank, PNC, Truist and Capital One. The process of transforming the banking world into a digital world has begun. Bankinter becomes the last in line in the Spanish banking sector. Brussels proposes to speed up the return of irregular migrants. Americas. Mexico's economy could grow 5 times faster than that of the US, according to Fitch ratings. The mysterious death of thousands of fish in Mexico alerts authorities. AMLO regrets that Germany is sending more weapons to Ukraine because of media pressure. Lula refuses to supply Germany with ammunition so that it does not reach Ukraine. Chile The largest copper producer raises the price to $3.85 per pound in 2023. Argentina places debt in the local market for $1,200 billion. Argentina 1985, the film that revives the punishment of military dictatorships. Petro announces the presentation of pension, labor and health reforms. Ashfall alert in Ecuador in areas near to volcanoes. 4 priests found guilty of conspiring against the Nicaraguan state. Philosophy. Kehra's opinion. You tell the truth and you are considered crazy. Those who believe your narrative are the normal ones. Well, now there is a new energy on Earth, and in this new energy they have no place here. Many will find things shocking, but they still expect the normal world to return. That will not happen because the 3D is dissolving. Accept the change. Don't push the river because it flows by itself. They pushed the river and it didn't work. When you push the river pushes back. Materialism has progressed it to a predictable stop along the way. Captain Kick's chair by Digger Bar. I am looking at the wall again. It's becoming a regular pastime. The thing is, I like it here. It feels like Captain James Kirk's chair from Star Trek. From here, I can reach everything. From here, there is clarity, and I can't make any mistakes. All the internal things are perfect as they should be. Curious. The sun is the divine personality expressed through the instrument of light, says Poet Dog. Astronomers have just discovered the face of a bear drone on the surface of Mars. Complete 60-meter-long ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead papyrus discovered at Saqqara. The CEO of D-Wave Quantum Computers tells his audience that the quantum chip processes and extracts data from parallel universes. No wonder there is a Mandela effect. Qubits are growing and accessing more parallel universes. 4 robots developed for military use killed 29 lab workers in Japan. Pentagon admits to having a UFO wreck. Researcher Anthony Bragalia asked the Defense Intelligence Agency for data on UFO material under the Right of Information Act, and its response was a 154-page redacted document. The Pentagon not only admits it is in possession of aerial objects, but is also testing materials with electromagnetic properties that have great potential for the aerospace industry. Multipolar world. The emergence of a multipolar world is an objective and stoppable process, the top of Russian diplomat stressed. He noted the rapid development of countries as China, India, and the emergence of Turkey, Egypt, Brazil, and other countries in Latin America and the Persian Gulf as influential centers. Russian agency says it blocked access to CIA and FBI websites. Biden's chief of staff resigns. Fleet of B-52s filmed flying over Long Island towards Europe. Something is going on. Donald Trump claims he could end the conflict in Ukraine in 24 hours. The citizens of NATO countries should know that the alliance is involved in a confrontation with Russia without having asked for their opinion. This time is different by Douglas MacGregor. Russia has neither collapsed internally nor capitulated to the West's collective demand. The Hungarian and Croatian governments are simply acknowledging the general Europe public's opposition to the war. Now the Germans are also uncomfortable. Alexei Arestovich, President Zelensky's recently dismissed advisor, was more direct. He expressed his own doubt that Ukraine can win its war with Russia, and now question whether Ukraine will ever survive the war. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.